Hi friends and family, it's Cheryl again. Okay, I am at the Welcome Center in Georgia, right across from Phoenix City and Columbus. And I had to take a break. It says, "Welcome to Georgia. We're glad Georgia's on your mind." This is in Columbus. Georgia's always on my mind because I'm here. I'm from Georgia. I've been here several times, and it is a nice welcome center. And so we're headed in. It's a nice seating area here. Restrooms are this way. That's the purpose of my stop. I'm in Columbus, and I am on my way to Atlanta. And I'm just giving you a little view of this state welcome center. Very nice picnic area right here where you can grill. And by the way, I just want to tell you, I came through this little town that had a moms and pops grocery store, old-timey grocery store. And they had the nicest looking ground chuck. And the price was good. It was only like $6 a pound or something like that. But anyway, it was so nice that I bought a pack for my dinner. I am going to use my little mini to make a hamburger patty. I do not have any onions, but I do have some seasoning. Look at these pines. It is an overcast day. It's a little hazy. Okay. They're advertising Callaway Gardens. I've been through there. Okay, this little garden area is not doing so great, but I'm headed back to the car and headed further to my destination. I think that I'm going to grab something to drink. Gave me a sample of pecans, which I will devour those shortly. Pecans and other nuts don't have a chance with me. All right, Teller Science Museum. That's interesting. Maybe going to the Atlanta Zoo this time while I'm in Atlanta. Then I found out that Georgia has a safari, and you can actually stay on site. And I am very, very interested in doing that. And this is the 2025 official state travel guide, which which I like to keep one of those. The latest Georgia map. Okay, and then activities for the family, which you know I love the aquarium, and I may wind up going to the aquarium, but I'm gonna grab something cool to drink. Okay, here we go. We're gonna hop in. Put all of my things in here, and we are headed further. Sorry about my thumb. You know my thumb has a way of getting into things, like the screen, the shot. Okay. Of course, you know I take my journal with me. My journal and my Sunday school book. So here we go, a little bit further. That is the Georgia Welcome Center. Do you see this thing here? This thing gets so hot. I put my leftover coffee that I got this morning in here, and it's been in here for about an hour. And I got ready to get something to drink. I decided not to get something cold to drink. I decided to drink my coffee. And when I put it in the cooler, it was kind of cool. But let me tell you, this thing will cook food. If I put a can of soup in there, it's like a hot Logic. This thing will warm that soup up. And so I'm going to start taking advantage of that. It's too hot for me to drink right now. You should see the steam coming off this thing. Let's see if you can see it. Look at that. Can you see the steam? I don't know if you can see the steam coming off it. Can you see it? So, I'm going to unplug this. It's too hot to drink. And I definitely do not want to pour it on me. So, I'm going to put the lid. I've unplugged it. I'm going to put the lid back on it. And I am going to sit it down in the cup holder and let it cool off. It is too hot. Absolutely too hot. Okay, so we're on to our next stop. I think I'm going to videotape a little bit as I travel. Let's see. Okay. I have a tendency to pinch my finger when I use this, so I'm trying to keep from doing that. So now I'm leaving the Georgia Welcome Center and checking the rear. Have any mishaps. People come up so fast or so quickly behind you if you're not aware, and you have to be very, very careful. So now I'm leaving the Welcome Center. It's really a nice place. There's another picnic area right here that's a little secluded. It has 3 tables. That would be nice for a gathering. All right, over here is another couple of tables, and they have grills. This is the truck parking. There are 4 pavilions. So that's the Georgia Welcome Center. It's kind of old. You can tell by the structures. It probably was built in the 60s or 70s and then kept up. And it's not as nice as the last one I saw in Alabama. The one in Alabama was brand new. It was only 3 years old. Um, so I am going to turn off the video and I will talk to you later. All right. I decided earlier today when I came through this little mom and pop store that I would purchase some really nice looking ground chuck. And here I am making a perfectly round hamburger in my little mini. And doesn't that look good? Can you smell it? Okay. This one is about ready. And I have enough ground chuck to make one more. So I'm going to take this one off and put the other one in. Okay. First, I need to unplug to stop the cooking process. Oh, by the way, that's my stuff back there. There's my purse and my meds and the hand sanitizer. And so that's what the junk is behind you. Look at that burger. That's a lot of meat. That's a half a pound. I seasoned it with salt and pepper. I have mayo, I have mustard, and ketchup. That thing is ready. Okay. All right, here is my wow, that looks good. Now, I'm going to pour that out and start again. All right, here I go with the second burger. And I put mustard on this one to give it a different flavor. And I'm going to see how it goes. Cooking in my little mini. Let's see if I can clean this camera off right quick where I was had some coffee a little earlier. But that's what's going on. Doing what I do. This one seems like it has more water. But anyway, it is what it is. Here's the first one. And I'm going to try this bad boy out. I'm hungry. I put a little bit of ketchup on it. I'm going to look in my little condiment pouch and get some more pepper. That's my little condiment pouch that I travel with. There's salt and pepper. And this looks like it's about ready to turn. Yeah. Can't turn it and hold the camera, so I'll flip it and then I'll show you what the bottom looks like. And that's the bottom. And I think I'm gonna put some mustard on that too. Right? Hi friends and family. I'm about to go to the gym this morning. I had a light breakfast and so I'm out of town up around Atlanta and I am on my way to the gym for a nice workout. I'm gonna give myself about 45 minutes. I'm also gonna get in the total body workout machine because it's time for some treatment for my skin. So I am going to change into my workout gear and then I'm headed in. That's what's going on this morning, and I'm not going to take you with me in the gym because you know it's the same thing over and over. I have a regiment that I have decided to make a basic regiment. If I don't spend a whole lot of time in the gym, I have certain things that I want to make sure that I do. And if I have extra time, like an hour, like the last time I went to the gym, I hadn't been in a while, and I was in the gym for about, my workout was about an hour and a half total, but I took my time, and most of it was cardio. Most of it was, I spent almost 20 minutes on the bike, and then I got on the elliptical as well for a few minutes toward the end of my workout. But like I wrote in my last video about the gym, I don't go to the gym to build muscle. I go to the gym to tone up the muscles that I have. I'm getting older, and gravity, as somebody said recently, gravity is at work, okay? So my whole thing is to keep my lower body strength. I have upper body strength, but the lower body, my legs, I really need to concentrate and make sure that I keep my legs strong because I want to be able to walk and go to parks and be able to climb if I decide to go hiking. But anyway, so much for that. I'm gonna change into my workout gear, and then I'm gonna go and show myself some love by working this body. Okay? Okay, I have changed my clothes, headed to Planet Fitness. It's an overcast day, and feels really good.